Hey, what's up? You know who this is. It's your girl TTFP, okay? I have two subjects I want to talk about. But before I get into anything, I'm going to wait for the chat, to get in here. Give them a couple minutes for the chat, people start coming into the chat or whatever so they can listen, okay? I appreciate anybody who comes in here and hits that like button. I appreciate that very much, okay? I'm sorry, I'm just very itchy right now. I had somebody that I had come and they asked me what I want done with certain hedges. I went out there for 1 minute. Those mosquitoes tore my ass up. Then he calls my ass back out there again. I'm knocking on my door, call my ass back out there again. And I don't know how many bites I got. I can't help it. I got sweet blood. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sweet as hell. But anyway, I'm itchy as hell. I put shit on it, but it ain't helping. It ain't helping any. Woo. I told you, stop calling me out here. I told you, I'm not coming out here no more. I'll throw your money through the door. I ain't going back out there. Damn mosquitoes ate my ass alive. What's up, Garuda? Ace, Koikai, what's going on? We're just gonna give it one more minute. But yeah, I mean, those motherfuckers, they were out there in droves. I don't know what was going on. They weren't getting bit. So they must be sour as hell. Must have walked up on them and were like, oh hell no. They stank or something. I'm only joking. Anyway, let me see who else we got here before I get started. Let's see who else we got here. Stardust, what's up? Savage, what's up? Skull Dude, what's up? Okay, we're gonna get started, and people will start coming in. And as I see them come in, I'll do some shout outs. If I miss you, I do apologize because I'm trying to do this, and it's hard to look at both at the same time. Okay, so I do apologize if I miss anybody and don't shout you out. My apologies. Okay, just leave another comment in the comment section, and maybe I'll catch your name next time round. All right. Um, but yeah, let me see if anybody else popped in before I get started. What else do we got? AC, what's up? Andre 6K, what's up? Okay, we're gonna get started. Okay. Let me see. Hold on a second. Okay, so this past week, as many people know, some shit went down between Royal Flush and Wanye Tuda. Okay. And I have, I had people DM me about this. Some people showed me screenshots. Dre Cord even put up some screenshots about this whole thing. And to keep it 100, when it first happened, I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought it was bullshit. It looked the same way to me that it looked like to everyone else. My initial reaction. Okay, that's my initial reaction. Um, this this wasn't him saying nigga. It was him. It was nigger with a hard er. And like I said, and that's why I said, "What the fuck?" But then I'm saying to myself, as much as I want to think this is some fucked up shit, what set the whole thing off in the first place? Okay, that's what you got to look at. What set it off? Which most people didn't do. Most people don't. Okay, I may not know Royal Flush that well, but from being on Roundtable Podcast, also talking to him about fighting games or watching his podcast plus his live streams, he ain't never come off to me as racist. Okay, and I know he's not racist. Like I said, I talked to him on Roundtable, very courteous. Told people, I got good points. Let me speak. Very respectful. And all that. I mean, it just wasn't. It was kind of out of character because that's not him. So I had to look into this to find out. Okay, where did this start? Okay, And I'm sure everybody thinks the whole stream is going to be about Royal Flush, but the truth is the stream is about people keeping the same energy. That's what it's about. Since this just happened, I've got other things to say. You'll see what I'm saying, okay? But people not keeping the same energy, okay? And I'm going to give some examples, starting with myself, okay? I did an Ultra Street Fighter 4 live stream on this channel. And a chat couldn't hear it, but there was some guy, first of all, calling me a bitch, a hoe, and all that. But the main thing he kept calling me was a nigger, okay? And getting mad because, and he was doing that because I was beating him, okay? So I said, okay, nigga, right back to him. And he ended up laughing and thinking it was funny and still insulting me and still calling me, I hate saying this, but nigger, okay? And at the same time, Ting Man Fu was in my chat, and he was like, what the fuck is going on? Because he didn't hear the other end, okay? That's what I'm saying. There's two sides to a story, okay? But some of the people in chat, like Support Gaming and Almighty Spartan God, was around when I explained the entire situation, okay? And the video is still up on this channel. You know, I know I'm not racist, so there's no reason for me to take the video down, okay? Okay, there's no reason for me to make an apology video or worry about the shit, you know, I don't contribute to. I also said sorry to my chat, okay, for letting that guy get under my skin, and then I kept it moving, and so did my chat, okay, because they know me better than that, okay. I was having a bad day, and this guy just wouldn't shut up in my ear. And I mean, like I said, it wasn't just the N word that he used; it was bitch, hoe, you know, cunt. I mean, a lot of names he was calling me with the N word involved in it. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of got under my skin. Okay, I had dudes calling me a bitch, a hoe. Okay, and also on all types of other shit during live streams. So I said the same back. I said the same shit back to them. Fair game is fair game. Respect comes when respect is given or earned. That's what people got to realize. I'm gonna repeat it again, so when people come back and listen to it, they understand what I'm saying. And I'm gonna say it slower this time. Respect comes when respect is given or earned. So you got to give respect in order to get respect back. Okay? You got to earn somebody's respect. It's like you got to earn somebody's trust by doing the right thing, saying the right thing, respecting them. Okay? Respecting their space, respecting their family by leaving their family out of shit. You can't bring family into shit. Okay? Anyway. Excuse me, hold on. Oh, well, thirsty. Ooh. So I had to really catch myself, but then it kicked into with the Royal Flush situation. Okay, what set it off in the first place? Like I was saying, what set it off? Okay, you honestly think he's just gonna go off on somebody like that just to fucking do it? When all this shit comes back to Roundtable Podcast or his Twitter and YouTube? Like I said, I've talked to the guy back and forth a little bit on Twitter. I've been on a podcast with Roundtable with him. Something had to set him off. Something had to, because normally he just talks like a regular person. You know what I mean? He may go back and forth with the podcast members because they joke around, because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? But he has never come off disrespectful in any way. JK, what's up? Support Gaming, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, was it right about what he said? No. But he has already said it wasn't. And apologized a million times, which he didn't have to do. And as he said, I'm going to take my punishment as a grown man. Okay? He said that. But anyway, he already has to deal with people thinking he's everything under the sun. And here's the real $1 million question. Where was all this same energy back when Solid Rev said that stupid shit about black men and white men face the same problems? We get the same treatment. Right. Because I was one of the few people that called him out on a live stream on Any Given Sunday podcast with Hard 8. Okay. And after that podcast, I had a number of people saying I was racist for correcting him or saying something that fucking stupid. I had people hit me up, calling me racist. Am I racist? I called him out on something that was false. So that makes me racist. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I got called a racist for pointing out the shit like racial profiling exists. And white dudes don't go through racial profiling when it comes to the police. And if you say you do, you're full of shit. Okay? They're not getting followed around in a supermarket or a store at all. Nobody assumes they're a drug dealer, okay, when they have money and take care of their own. Okay? Excuse me. They're not being denied jobs or given some bullshit answer of, oh, you're overqualified as an excuse. So I don't want to hear that. That's what I was addressing, and I'm called racist. I've seen it. I've been involved in what happens with a black man being followed around a damn store. And every 2 seconds, okay, can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? No, can I look? Can I shop? Damn. Anyway. Let's see, we got anybody else in here? Real quick before I continue. Andre Wilkins, what's up? Okay. Now, was Solid Rev racist for saying something that's stupid? No. But he was damn ignorant for even making that statement. Bottom line. It's an ignorant statement. It's not the truth. It doesn't happen like that. I don't know what world he thinks he's living in, what fantasy world, but it don't happen like that. Okay? Oh, excuse me. Yoshida, what's up? Okay, so now based on what I've heard about watching Sick Humor's live stream and seeing some of his tweets, Royals family members who are no longer around to defend themselves ended up having shots thrown at them, and that's a no-no. Like I said earlier, you leave family out of it, living or deceased, but especially deceased, okay? I don't know why people think it's okay to talk about someone who's not here to defend themselves, okay? And then get mad, at the reaction they get when you don't know what somebody's going to react to to begin with, okay? We live in an era where people want to be extra disrespectful and talk shit about the dead. That's a no-no. But hide behind freedom of speech, or go around spitting in fucking iced tea bottles, licking ice cream. Just some disrespectful ass people in this world. It's crazy. Fucking disrespectful. I always say, leave people's family out of shit. This is a gaming community. Keep the shit gaming. And the other thing, I want to add to that point is that if you have a problem with an individual, you don't bring in their family. Deal with that individual. You also don't have to go on YouTube and Twitter and bash and do all this nasty shit. What you can do is, listen, why don't we get in a chat together and iron this shit out? We can have a mediator if we want. You can have one and I can have one. We'll get one from your side, one from my side. I have a mediator. Talk it out. It doesn't have to be this crazy and trying to make somebody look like something they're not. People try to do that to me. That's why I know where he's coming from. People have done that shit to me. But I will try to get somebody in a private chat. If they don't come, well, guess what? It's on you. Keep doing shit to me. Guess what? I'm expose your ass. And that's exactly what it is. And that's exactly what I do. Okay? but I have gotten in chats with people and iron shit out. Okay. And it works. It works, people. Even if we're not talking anymore, the shit was squashed though. That's the main thing. The shit was squashed. Okay. I'm going to go on record by saying sorry to Royal Flush. Not for what he said, but because I only saw one side. Okay. Like most people did. And it looked crazy from my side until I started getting into it, investigating. So I want to apologize that I thought that way to you. You didn't know that, but I'm apologizing anyway, because in my head, that's the type of person I am. Okay? So I am going to apologize to you. Now, with that said, can we please let the man deal with things his own way? Because he's already going to get shit from people just based on the screenshots still floating around on Twitter, or based on people not knowing the whole story. Go look up the facts, okay? It's not like he was set off in a day. It was like 2 or 3 weeks worth of shit, okay? You talk about my family or anybody deceased in my family, you're going to know, you're going to get your ass whooped. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to go off on your ass. And Thrash already gave him permission to say some shit too. Thanks, Thrash. I appreciate that. Anyway, EJ, what's up? Pablo, what's up? Voice Legends, what's up? But seriously, he already said sorry and all that. And he's taking it like a man, his punishment, whatever. So, keep in mind, I did not keep up with everything because I only saw one stream related to it. Okay. I'm sure when most people first saw it, they had a reaction to it. They did. So just like I did. That's why I did my apologies. But once you let it marinate, again, the whole story is needed. That's what's important. The whole story is needed. Okay. I don't even know Wanye. Okay. All I know is he follows me on Twitter and he tweeted me a handful of times. I don't ever see him in my live streams ever. I doubt he's even subbed to me. Okay. Matter of fact, the only time I have seen him was if he was like on the Roundtable podcast chat or during some of Lincoln Clay's live streams. That's the only time I've ever seen him. Okay. Excuse me. I just got to grab something to drink. Check the chat real quick. See who else we got here. Spartan God. Clifton, the colored milkman. What's up? Now, I'm not trying to rant, but I want people to understand where I'm coming from, okay? There are plenty of people in this community I don't like, okay? I do not like the Savage Lobo because to me, all he does is play a cheerleader on Twitter. He tags people in dumb shit, tagging people that honestly don't give a fuck about what he's saying. But of course, these days, people will do anything just to be accepted. This guy would have the potential to actually have a decent platform and a decent following if he wasn't a flunky for other people. So I don't like him, but I'm giving him credit if he did something right. Okay? And that's what I do. Okay? And that's just keeping it real. Okay? And I refuse to be on a podcast with him, especially after he tweeted all this dumb shit about Sick Humor, crying about getting blocked by Sick, and then telling me that I have a low IQ. Motherfucker, no. Okay? He don't even know what IQ means anyway. Okay? That was besides the point. I asked him, he had no answer what IQ meant. So it is what it is. Okay? And then also bragging, bringing up people like Rags and in conversations just goes to show no matter how neutral somebody acts like, they always have mad day when they bring up stupid shit. Okay? Always have mad day. I personally no longer have a problem with J-Tech. I'm gonna let you guys know that. But I noticed the other day on a timeline, he was in a conversation and I didn't see a word he said because he blocked me. Whatever helps him sleep at night, whatever, fine with me. Go ahead, block me. I don't care. Okay. Sick Humor is 100% correct about how this community will go on podcasts with people that they don't like, or stay cordial with people they really don't like. Okay. If that type of shit went on with Royal Flush and Wanye, then that's some sucker shit. Just keeping it 100. Okay. And I think that's what happened. I think somebody really didn't, he really didn't like him and was cordial to him, and then all of a sudden just started fucking with him. That's my opinion. Okay. Anyway, I'm seeing a lot of sucker shit. Okay. I'm even seeing shit like that. I don't understand or like. To me, J-Dub is cool. Okay. But when I saw a tweet that he went on Crap Gamers podcast, that blew my fucking mind. Okay. Maybe he has reasons. Okay. But my opinion, this is crap. In my opinion, this is Crap Gamer reaching out to other people that can get him a pass and change the perception that's already out there about him. Okay, it's not about gaming. Crap has done some sucker ass shit. Okay, when you see racist shit, when you say racist shit to your friends, and not take accountability for it, but then act like it's all gaming and fun, I don't see how anybody puts that type of shit on the back burner. Once again, there was no energy here. There's another example. Where was the energy when he did all that shit? You get my point? I'm bringing out a lot of examples here. I'm glad we have people like Sick Humor leading the community, and people like King Thrash. I'm glad people like King Thrash has no problem calling out sucker shit. I honestly think it's funny as hell when he does it, even though he's being honest, but the way he does it is funny as hell. What's up, Predman and Craig? What's going on? I think it's funny. Okay. Because you see so-called people with sense podcasting with people like Dealer, Colt, and people like Crap Gamer. Okay. And these people are making this community look like it's not about gaming. We all started off our channels on gaming. So if that's not the main focus, then I don't understand how frauds out there get support. I don't understand that. How they have Patreons and super chats, and dumb people are dumb enough to support that shit when they don't keep it gaming. I don't get it. I'm not understanding it. Okay. I'm going to be winding this part of the topic down and move on to one other thing before I go. Shadow Ghost, what's up? Yeah, but there used to be a day on YouTube when people actually respected content and respected gaming. Now they worship a bunch of fuckboys and clown personalities. I don't understand it. They like the gimmicks. Crazy part is people on YouTube these days act like they have the prop. No, people on. Let me rephrase that. People on YouTube these days act like I have the problem because I don't look past the clown shit, the clown ass shit. So they tell me I have a problem. It's a gaming community. So yeah, I'm going to call you out on your shit, and why do I have a problem? I want to hear about gaming, not some fuck ass shit and all this dumb ass shit. That's crazy. That's retarded. I'm sorry. That it just makes no sense. But they're gonna call me out. Wow, wow, wow. Actually, that shit funny to me. Oh shit. Damn, my damn allergies. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Let's just move on. Okay. Um. Where do I want to go now? Okay. I also saw that this isn't the only topic this week that people have been not having the same energy on. Okay, Xbox. I almost said something else. Shitbox, but anyway, recently had their own censorship of Gears of War by taking out cigarettes in the game. Now, for the record, I personally don't care if cigarettes are in or taken out of any of everything. Okay. Um, Why? Because they cause cancer and heart disease, mess up your hair growth, they stink, okay, and do all types of messed up shit to your body, okay. And for over 100 years, our government has more outrage over marijuana that has been proven to have health benefits and fights cancer than pouring all their energy against cigarettes that literally have killed millions of people by cancer and heart problems. They'll protect cigarettes. I'm glad now they're making it like, a lot of states are adopting that, you could sell, through the thing you can get marijuana legally, because that's more healthy for you than fucking cigarettes are. But anyway, but I'd like to know where the same energy is when it comes to Gears of War 5 being censored. I don't see anything. Or have shit taken out that was already in there. Why would you take it out? It was already there. That makes no sense. Okay? You don't have cigarettes, you had cigars and everything else in that goddamn thing, but you're taking it out now, all of a sudden. We're all the PC people and Nintendo fanboys with the outrage. I don't see it. I'm talking about with the energies. Okay? Some idiot lied on Twitter about Code Vein being censored when it really wasn't. But suddenly, when smoking is taken out of an Xbox game, it's all cool. It's okay. Don't mean nothing. There is no censorship at all of a sudden. The fake outrage is nowhere to be found. Okay? Like, and I say this only because somebody lied about Code Vein and nobody said a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, guys. I just got a message popped up. Let me just check this real quick. I'm sorry, guys. Thresh, send me a message. Do you want a link? Let me know. I saw what you put up. I saw what you put up there. I think I'm just gonna send you one anyway. Guys, give me 1 second, okay? Just working on something right here. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm trying to do something here, and I can't talk and do it at the same time. It's too late. And I'm mosquito bitten up. Sorry. Just give me 1 second. I'm doing this as fast as I can, guys. I really am. I really am. Please be patient with me. And while you're waiting, smack that like button. Because you know girl's crazy. Smack that like button. Show me that mad love for keeping it 100. Okay. All right. I'm done. I did that. All right. Let me get now. I gotta go back to figure out what my train of thought was. Man, I got all messed up. King Thrash sent me something. I got all messed up. Um. Yeah. Oh yeah. We were talking about fuck boys. Yeah. Okay. And the energy. Okay. I've been seeing in this entire generation where these fuck boys out there just want to hop on anything Sony does. Sony, changes PS Plus games for their fan base after backlash by their own fan base. But you hear crickets about it, even though Sony did it for the consumer. Sony will be, is that you, Thrash? Somebody here. I think it's Thrash because he's the only one I sent the link to. He'll be in. He'll be jumping in. Sony will be soon. Sony will be soon making PS5 Plus cheaper. I mean PS Plus cheaper, not PS5. And has also said they will be keeping keeping gaming traditional. Okay. And is that you, Thrash?
Yeah, that's me. What's good?
You made it in. We got King Thrash here, guys. Before I continue, I know you've been listening to what I've been saying. And I don't know if you wanted to say anything about what you sent me or whatever, or talk about anything related to that.
Nah, well, it's not my situation. Like to really be going super elaborate in. You know what I'm saying? This is Flush shit. Flush is cool. You know what I'm saying? He cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like the situation, but I'm not gonna really speak too much on his shit. I ain't no attention jumper. You know what I'm saying? I just sent you those messages so you can see the situation. I'm banned from Twitter right now, so I can't really send shit nowhere.
Yeah.
But since you was talking on it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, hold on, let me send you how it looked. You know what I'm saying? Everything from the Chinese memes and shit, and to how he was proud of himself, and you know what I'm saying, talking all this shit, and and I just didn't like the fact that he took it to Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I was just giving you better insight on what the fuck it was, And
well, like I said, I started looking into shit myself and finding out that I was wrong about my first initial thought. And I did do an apology, even though he didn't know what I was thinking. I still apologized to him anyway, because I was thinking it. And I have to be honest, I had that guilt, and I felt like I had to apologize to him until I looked into it.
Yeah, don't be guilty.
I was thinking wrong because that's what I was explaining to people. I went through a similar situation, so I get where I kind of understand where some of his rage came from. Was it right or wrong? Well, he admitted he was wrong. Leave the guy alone now. That's all I'm trying to say. Is leave the guy alone. He's dealing with
I don't believe he was wrong.
His own way.
Fuck that. The way I see it is, if somebody come to me and call me a nigger, I'm gonna call them whatever the fuck they are, the racial shit right back. Especially if I can't reach them. It's just, I mean, me being me, man. I'm just like, I see people saying.
No, I'm saying what he said. Yeah, he's saying.
No, I'm saying what he said, but he got the right to say. I feel like he got the right to say it. If Wanye has the right to say the same exact slur, but just in Asian terms for him, then he should be able to say the same term back. Like nigger just isn't that word that's just only exclusive to black people. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. I mean, it's not a gift. You know what I'm saying? It's not it's a slur, and he was told a slur and he came back with a slur. after a few days.
Yeah.
Like I showed you the message. Like look at the dates of the messages, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't sit here in my and feel myself if I know I would have done the same thing. I don't want to feel special. I don't want the N word to make me feel any type of special. You know what I'm saying? I'm special the way I can say it and nobody else can say it. No, it's not true. If I come at somebody foul, they got full right to come back at me foul. If I could dish it out, then I could take it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying about this, because I put up an example. I don't know if you remember that example, if you were listening at that part when I was doing this. I put up something that was related to me. I was playing a fighting game, and
I heard.
Okay, you know, and I'm
and
like,
it's real shit.
Yeah, and I just went back. You know, I wasn't trying to be no type of disrespectful, but you're in my ear calling me names. And calling me this, so I'm gonna call back.
Yeah,
I gotta come back.
I mean, we all raised that way. We all raised to defend ourselves. How can you defend yourself in the chat room? You know what I'm saying? Like, how else? I could see if this face to face. I mean, Royal would have knocked him out if that was the case. But how many choices did he have? He was in a room full of black people. He had what we think is a black person telling him racial slurs. So it's like, what route? Like, he had the most difficult decision to make. Do I look like a bitch? Do I go against what I believe in, or do I believe what I believe? I believe that I retaliate, and the best way for me to retaliate is to tell him exactly how he was acting, and he was acting like a fuck nigga. I'm sorry, he was. He just was. And it's more than one person that he's been going at like that. That's why I'm like, people look at me like, oh, why haven't you said this and that? Fuck all that. Like, nigga, I'm about what's right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just about that. Yep. So if you do something, you should get that shit in return. What Wanye fucked up is it would have been all fine, 100%. Because trust me, he been going race. It's even a message that Royal said to him, like, nigga, you've been going racial against everybody in here. Like, how all of a sudden you a victim? And he right. Like, how are you a victim? How are you the only one that can be a victim when you are the one trying to bully everybody else? Basically, not really bully, but just talk your shit. It would have been fine if he didn't take a dive to everybody else. But his violation was he tried to paint Royal as something that he was not, and that's where got me fucking upset. That's why I'm not trying to get too much talking about it, because like I said, it's not my situation. Royal can handle all this shit exactly how it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to damage control anything, nothing like that. Royal can handle all of his business. He knows he can. I'm just like, that's just my feeling on it. I mean, I know a lot of people, especially black folks, is going to feel a certain kind of way. But I asked them people, like, are you going to let somebody call you a racial slur without you going back at them? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's like it's just how it is, especially with this Twitter shit. The most cowardice shit I've seen was this shit right here, where you post it out and try to make him bow down to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He posted it on Twitter. Flush went on Twitter and said the same shit, because he that was Wanye's way to try to make Royal bow down and say, oh, okay, apologize for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. I got you. Apologize for this shit. You know what I'm saying? He only took screenshots conveniently of what Royal said, didn't put nothing about what he said, and tried to get Royal to apologize to him, because now the world, he knew the round table wasn't going to say shit, because nigga, it's all even. So he tried to take it to Twitter and try to make Royal look bad and try to make Royal apologize. But Royal being Royal, I mean, I didn't even know this shit happened, to be honest. When it first went out there, I didn't know that Royal even went off on him, like, to where everybody can see. But I understand why he did it, because Royal was like, I don't give a fuck if you put it out here or not. You disrespected my father. You disrespected my people. Fuck you, in the same fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to say it here, right here. You're not going to force me not to check you on this shit. Yeah, he forced Royal to start that shit.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. People have come at me in that way. So I understand. I had to go back and look, because when I first heard this shit, I'm like, this can't be real. All right. I thought it was all fake. Okay. And then I'm looking, I was like, what the fuck? I said, I don't know Royal. I don't know Royal that well, but I have been on your podcast, on the round table with y'all. Okay. And he was nothing but respectful to everybody. Okay. I've watched him, some of his streams and other shit he's done. Okay. He's a nice guy. I remember times he said, no, when I was on your podcast, no, she got a good point. Let her talk. You guys are cutting off. Let her talk. I mean, I mean, and I'm not Asian. He didn't disrespect me. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? And I thought it was kind of strange. So I went back and I'm like, no, what set this off? I had to know. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm looking into it and I saw it was like not just a day or so. It was like 2 weeks worth, a week and a half worth. And then I found out he's talking about this guy's talking about his deceased parents. Oh, hell no. That's why I was like, okay. No.
Yeah, it's
do what you got. I was like, Flush, do what you in my head. I'm like, Flush, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
He had to. He did what he had to do, man. And he was on some real nigga shit. I didn't even know he did that shit. When I found out he did that shit, I'm like, nigga, you did that? I'm like, well, shit, I can't blame you. I would have done the same shit. I can't knock a nigga for doing the same shit I would do. I'm sorry, Garuda. I'm not Ashton Lucas keeper, my nigga. Like, if you got a problem with her showing DMs, what she do? Show your thirsty ass when I holler at her. Shut your fuck ass up. That's a totally different situation. Number one, number two, she is not my girl, or I am not her keeper, nigga. I can't tell. I'm not Royal's keeper. I'm not Wanye's keeper, but I'm in the middle of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, not as far as I'm hurt, but I'm there. I'm over here watching and looking at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, and it's not right to post out DMs, but it's also not right to get mad at somebody for not wanting your number. Fuck, nigga. Shut your ass up, thirsty steak ass nigga. Fuck out of here with this shit. Stupid ass.
I'm sorry. But listen, I'm gonna say something. In looking at this, I hate to say it. I think compared to what you would have done to somebody, I think Royal kind of went easy on his ass. Cause you, Thrash, you wouldn't let nobody. I think he went a little easy on him compared to what you would have done.
He went super easy.
Compared to what you? Yeah, he did. People don't realize that.
He know he on a slippery slope. He don't want to disrespect people he respect. I mean, he said this shit himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't, like I said, I don't want to speak too much on this shit because I know I don't want to, like, because you know, there's a lot of niggas out there who clout chase. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. I mean, this ain't no. I just stand up for I stand up hard for my homies. You know what I'm saying? Like my niggas, I'ma stand up. Ride or die shit. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga who a homie of me, I already know that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, this is stupid.
How would you be cloud chasing? First of all, I invited your ass here.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, he not here. Royal Flush can speak, you know, he can speak for himself. You know what I'm saying? He felt like, you know what I'm saying? That's what he can. You know, I just don't want to seem like that nigga that's just hopping on shit to talk about it. Like, you know, I'm not. You know, I'm not that style. I feel funny talking about it while this nigga even been here. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I just wanted to show you some of the thread. You know?
Yeah, I wish he was here. I don't mind him being here. I have no problem with the guy. I wish he was here, honestly, because I have no problem with him. You know, and I appreciate you showing me what you showed me. It gave me more insight to what my second thoughts were. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to share that because that's between you and I, what you showed me. I mean, that's, you know, that's up to you if you want to do that. I appreciate you showing me because now I realize that what I was saying this whole time, you know, prior to the second subject that I did, was my thoughts were right. My thoughts were right. Okay. And that's why I said Royal didn't know what I was thinking with my initial reaction. So I did do an apology to him, and I told people just leave his asses alone. Let him deal with it his way. He's grown. Real shit. He's grown.
Yeah, it's like he's surrounded by real ass niggas, man. If I ain't tripping off the racial shit, then there's a fucking reason. I think I tripped on a Dreamcast guy. I don't even know that nigga, but he said some shit that was racist. I didn't say he was a racist person, but he said some racial shit trying to get Soulja Boy locked up when there's so many black people locked up for nothing at all. But you want Soulja Boy to get locked up when everybody else was doing the same kind of infringement to Nintendo that you stood behind and and showing off their fucking rhymes and their machines that takes advantage of those rhymes. It's okay for them, but then soon as Soulja Boy come, oh, now that nigga got to go to jail. That's why I'm the type I stand firm to my race, of course. I stand firm for all races, but of course I'm black, so I know firsthand what we go through, you know. So it's like I have to check him off vert. I would check fucking Royal off top. That nigga OBJ would check him. I think OBJ did have a little talk with Royal. Sick would definitely check niggas off top. Nigga, Almighty, like nigga Tay, all of us, we would all check niggas off top, but we were there to see this shit. So it's like there's no way we can check. There is absolutely no way we can check a nigga. We couldn't even be black if we gonna check somebody for doing something that we hate to be done to us.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be racist to me, but it's okay if I'm racist to you. That's the most hypocritical bullshit I've ever seen in my fucking life. And anybody telling Flush they need to apologize to him to suck a dick because y'all clearly don't know the whole situation. You should be telling Wanye to apologize for all black people because that's not how black people get down anyway with this racial shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem I have, and I said that earlier. Okay, when I brought up somebody, it was talking about how white man and black man goes through the same thing. No, they don't. I went through racial profiling, the police, being followed around a store. I know that because I'm with a black man and I see what they do to him when we go to a store. And he's, do you need help? You need help? You leave the fucking man alone. Okay. And people got to realize this shit really happens. I've been through it with him. I see it. And I get tired of it. I stick up for anybody who is right. Now, and one thing I want to say people get mad at, you got fuck people in every race of people on this fucking earth. Okay? You ain't gonna tell me you got good in all of one and good in all. No, there's fuck people in every one. But you cannot do one thing. You cannot look at somebody and say, oh, because you had a problem with one, they're all the same. No, they're not. No, they are not. People are not all the same. Every individual is different, and you got to treat them like an individual and treat them with respect until they disrespect you. They disrespect you. Hey, free for all now. Go do what you got to do.
That's rule number one in the hood. Yep, you got to respect people, man. You got to respect if you want to get respect. If you don't do that shit, you don't get mad if somebody don't respect you. Like, what was anybody supposed to do in that situation? If you're going like that, I mean, like I said, we respected the nigga's opinion. If you think Royal's a chink, nigga, then you think Royal's a chink. But once you bring it to Twitter live and try to make that same guy you called a chink look like a racist, even though you the one that started this whole racial conversation to begin with, is fucking insane to me. And on top of that, like, I haven't seen too many people tell Wanye to go apologize to Royal, because that's what really should happen. That nigga need to apologize. Fuck apologizing because it puts Roundtable on blast, puts me on blast because I'm black and I got an Asian guy who said some black shit. Fuck all that. I can handle all that shit. But I think motherfuckers should be telling that nigga Wanye to apologize to Royal, because Royal's one of the realest niggas out there, and you tried to make him seem like a racist motherfucker, and that's just not how you supposed to do shit. You call a racist when they are racist. You don't call like somebody who's not a racist. It's a waste of your fucking breath. So them niggas should be apologizing to Royal, not the other way around.
Exactly. Like I was going to say, the person I was talking about, I had to think for a second, was Solid Rev when I called his ass out on Hard AIDS podcast. Okay? He's talking about that. He was the one saying that black and white men face the same problems. We all get the same treatment. And I called him out right on the podcast. You know what happened to me? People came to my DM, called me racist. How am I racist? I'm telling the truth. How am I racist? How am I racist?
Idiots being idiot.
It's a damn shame.
It's idiot being idiot. Wait. How was Garuda coming for me? Nigga, I asked him to get on the sticks like 20 times and he ran from me. He asked me he talked shit to Royal to tell me to get on the sticks in second with him. And I said, okay, run it. And he's been running ever since. He can say all this shit in the chat that he want to say. He just mad because Luka didn't give him no ass and he ugly. It is what it is. And he's scared of the sticks. I mean, my PlayStation is on right now. My PlayStation is on right now, bro. You can get down right now. I'll put it live. Show me smacking your shit.
Hey, Garuda. Put your money where your mouth is. Get on the sticks. Trust me.
He already scared. That's why I'm paying no attention. You know what I'm saying? He one of those. He like baby one. Yeah, he just talking that shit, but don't really got nothing to back it up with. You know what I'm saying? Like just all talk and no backup, nigga. He's chat room safety, nigga. Like do what you do, nigga.
Hey, Garuda, you know what's crazy? You don't even play me in fighting games no more. What's the matter? You don't want no more ass whoopings?
Who?
Garuda.
You didn't pick up Samurai Showdown? Oh, I'm gonna say. Oh, Garuda. So he played you, but he don't want none of me? Oh. Damn, Ruda.
Yeah, I played Garuda. Right. I know he's on the road a lot too, though. That's the one thing I do know. He's on the road a lot.
Nigga, Garuda, I told you can host, nigga. Come, I told you, let's get that round there, nigga. You can host. Come on. Weak ass nigga. Fuck.
Come on, Garuda, behave yourself. I know
No,
it's
that's
Friday
no,
night.
that's Garuda being Garuda. That's like telling
I know.
the baby stop crying. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna continue to do what he do. It's all
Let me tell you
good. You
something.
know what I'm saying? But he know his place.
I got to tell you something. When it comes to Garuda, when I first got started on YouTube, I got to give his props because he used to fuck with me so bad. And at the end, I realized what he was doing. Okay. He was making sure I had thick skin to be able to deal with YouTube because he knew what the fuck shit was out there. He used to troll my ass so bad. That's why I troll his ass back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he didn't do it disrespectfully, but he trolled my ass so bad that sometimes I just want to meet him and just go back. I told him that I want to just suck you right in your face. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
but I give him mad respect because he's the one to help me make sure that if I was going to do this, I did it right.
That you was
And
ready.
I was
Yeah,
ready.
but it's crazy because he's not ready for that second ass whipping though. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. That's what he's not ready for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Garuda's a cool guy. He's cool. He's just mad that Luca turned him down. You know what I'm saying? And she came on the show one day, and then he was like, "Why is she on the show? She's a man and all this crazy." I'm like, "Nigga, why?" And then still he was like, "Because he was just talking all this crazy shit." And then you know what I'm saying? But then he called me out in second, and I mean, now he don't want to see that because he know his spot. It's all good. He can stay. It's normal. You know what I'm saying? I run into people like him all the time to where they talk a good game. They probably real cool inside and shit, but in the inside, you know what I'm saying? They mean on the outside they want to act like they hard and shit until somebody call them out. Like I'm doing right now because taking this booted up, nigga. Press the start button, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
but we can
anytime,
go ahead.
Thrash, anytime we called each other out in any fighting game, do we play?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah,
we
do.
We play.
Yeah, we get down. Yeah,
we play all the time. That's what this community. Right now, we're showing you something this community should be about: gaming, not all this stupid bullshit, not all the stupid racism, not all this retarded shit. It's about gaming. We started our channels, like I said before, on gaming. Let's keep it gaming. We shouldn't have to go through all this.
The thing is that nowadays the victim gets to be the bully. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Lord.
I mean, that's what people been doing. I noticed that anybody can be a bully now. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is be good with what you say in words. Anybody, it's one thing to be a bully in person. It's another thing to be a bully behind the screen. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
definitely.
I don't believe in bullying at all. Like behind the screen and not behind the screen. I don't bully nobody. I just say hop on the sticks. I'll bully you on the sticks where it's fun and where you can't say much else to me but get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Or you whip my ass. Either or.
We do that all the time when we're playing. You know, it's like, all right, come and get this. I said, no, you come and get this. I'm like, all right, you messed up there, then I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know, we talk that shit to each other all the time, but we're laughing the whole time. We're doing it. We ain't getting mad. It's not like I'm saying, okay, well, Thrash beat me, so I'm gonna go. You know what? You wait. I'm flying out to Cali. I'm gonna get your ass. You know what I'm saying? we don't do that shit. What? You're gonna lose a match. That's how you get better. Yeah,
but he's scared to lose. He would rather be, he got a panther kitten on it as his picture. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it says enough right there. You know, he's still a child. He might be a beast on the motherfucker. He might be a beast in sight, but he a child when it comes to getting on these sticks, though. Because I would have been on them sticks. I'd be damn if I call somebody out and don't show. That's worse than getting called out. Like how you call me out and don't show. Like, God damn, that's hard. That is insane. Never heard about that in gaming in my life. It's all good.
Let me just shout out. What's up, Sick? Ian, Nathaniel, and Rhino. What's going on? Yeah, but see, the way me and Thrash are joking now, this is what gaming's supposed to be about. When you game with people, you're supposed to be having fun. You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to be.
And this is another reason why I did this, because nobody is keeping it gaming. And like I said earlier, if you have an issue with an individual, you don't have to go to social media and try to say dumb shit and make somebody seem something that they're not, why don't you just say, "Oh, listen, let's get in a party chat, okay? We can have a we can have a mediator, okay, and discuss our issues. And you know, if you're afraid of one person, I mean, get somebody neutral, or have a mediator from both sides, okay, and just iron it out. I've done it with people. Now, maybe I don't talk to these people anymore, but we squashed the shit. It's squashed. It's done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do all this crazy shit.
Yeah, nigga, take that shit out in sticks. That's what I like to see. I just like to see people taking out in sticks. It's more entertaining that way. Like look at Hard Eight. Look at Hard Eight and what's his name? What's the nigga name? BG. If them niggas was to actually take it out on the sticks, both of them would get all type of views. I would watch it. I would watch these two go at it on the sticks.
Yeah, right. But what
I would watch that.
But what I'm saying is some of these people that I had problems with didn't do fighting games. So it was hard to do that. All right. But even so, if you beat them, then they're gonna go back on social media and act stupid. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to people like you would want to be talked to, with respect. Okay, listen, you have a problem with me? Tell me what your problem is. Tell me, what is your problem with me? I always ask people, what is your problem with me? What did I do? How did I disrespect you that you're coming at me sideways? I did nothing.
Me. I don't even know what I did to Garuda. That nigga Garuda, he saw my Tekken matches or something. I don't know what I don't even know what I did to Cuz. That nigga just all of a sudden said he wanted to battle me and shit. Nigga. What did I do, Garuda? Cuz? What's your issue with me, my nigga? What is it? Let me know. That's one question I forgot to ask. Shit, nigga. Like, all I know is you challenge me in Tekken, nigga. And it's all, I'm a gamer, so that's all my mind is set to. Every time I see you, I'm gonna say get on the sticks. Because you're just not gonna challenge me, and I'm not gonna just be like ready, nigga. That nigga don't even know what he did. That nigga just want attention and shit. I get that. Sorry, like Garuda cut.
Yeah, my question is to you, because I was talking about people not having the same synergy when it comes to different things, like even when it comes to gaming. People don't have the same synergy, and I was getting to the point where you know, people are trying to find something against Sony to fuck with them. Okay, you know, I mean, now you got crickets going on. You hear cricket sounds because Sony is talking about, you know, lowering PS Plus making PS Plus cheaper for people. You hear crickets, but when anything happens with anything else, you know, they don't have the same synergy. You know, you get what I'm saying? They don't get outraged over shit.
Yeah, no, I do.
We were talking about people depending on they were talking about censorship, okay? And they said Code Vein was censored. No, it wasn't. But when the fuckboys over on Xbox side when they started censoring Gears of War and taking out cigarettes, they had nothing to say. But that's censorship.
Yeah, I mean, like the Devil May Cry situation. I mean, it was everywhere. Everybody was tripping. Oh shit! I can't see her butt crack. Lord Jesus, I can see it on the Xbox. I can't see her. It has a gleam in front of her booty crack, and everybody's tripping. Even the Xbox guys, even though they have it on Xbox and admit that they have it on Xbox, are still complaining about that type of censorship. But you know, now that there's no cigarettes involved, that's been censored. You know, it's all good. That's normal. They didn't have a cigarette in the first place. You know, and just. It's like, goddamn, you know, like, no, we didn't expect, we're not used to seeing, that's one excuse I heard, we're not used to seeing people on Gears of War with cigarettes in the first place. Well, I'm like, well, goddamn, nigga, like, how many ass cracks have we seen?
Yeah, you could look at that in fighting games. How many ass cracks you going to see? The tip of the ass is sticking out. Go ahead, go play a fighting game if you want to see ass crack. And you know what? They got mad about that ass crack, but you know what the funny thing was? It was what? Not even a second?
Yeah, it wasn't even a second, and her ass was flat. I mean, nigga, this in the mirror, go in the mirror, take your shirt off, and look close at your armpit, nigga. And that's exactly the type of ass crack you seen in there, nigga. It's your you look like a goddamn armpit. And you got a closed armpit, nigga. Shit, nigga, like. You thought about facts, huh? Ain't the facts you put two together, nigga? Like facts, nigga. That's 100% facts. And
oh
like,
my god!
Well, what are we doing right now as gamers, man? What are we doing? Like, we're not even enjoying gaming no more. That's how sad it is. That's
That's
what I
what.
said. It was an actual nigga who was playing Devil May Cry and was playing it, having a good time. Oh yeah, shit tight. Then it got to that scene. It was like, is there a gleam in front of her ass? Oh fuck balls! Fuck! I can't play this game anymore. Outrage! Let me go directly to Twitter. They're like, it's just enjoy gaming, bro. Like we don't need to see ass cracks to enjoy in order to enjoy games. I mean, it'd be nice, but damn. I mean, if they stop titty physics, goddamn, half of my joke repertoire would be gone. But still, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, it's craziness.
Listen, you don't hear me out here. I'm a female gamer, okay? You don't hear me out here complaining about all that shit that they show. You hear me complaining? No. I mean, I could try to act like one of these dumbass feminists and do all this dumb shit. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. Because you know why? I ain't focused on that. I'm focused on the game. If I'm fighting, I ain't worried about who's wearing what or who's not wearing what. I'm worried about whooping your ass.
Facts.
I ain't worried about that shit.
Same.
And that's the problem with people. They buy games just to, I don't know, choke the chicken, just watching these girls bounce around on the goddamn thing. These anime girls that aren't even real.
I mean, why are we choking chicken in the video? Why would you spend $59.99 for a video game and see some badass chicks with some big boobies, and then so you can choke your chicken when X videos is free as fuck? So it's Pornhub. Like even on PlayStation, you can watch it with your PlayStation on Pornhub. Not that I do this type of activity because I don't. Damn it! But at the same time, I know it's free. So I don't understand. Like, man, nigga, it's crazy. Shit is crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. This shit is gotten all crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. It's just too much. It's just too much. But anyway, excuse me. Ooh, but I don't know. That's what I was getting into. I was just talking about people not having the same energy when it comes to, basically just anything that happens. Even in gaming, they don't have the same energy. They'll pick and choose where they want to throw their fake outrage at.
Well, it's the console war 2.0. That's what it is. It's the console war 2.0, to where now we just got to find any reason to have outrage, to say Sony did something bad or Microsoft did something bad. Meanwhile, both of these companies are doing bad, and we're getting worse off. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, if we look at everything we used to get and everything that we get now, we're paying double for everything that we used to get at regular price. And people are not realizing that. Oh, they didn't raise the price to $59.99. Yeah, but they gave you half of a game and want you to spend $39 more to get the rest.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They're giving you 5 games and you gotta download the shit. It's just everything. And then looking at the streaming shit, I could tell where it's gonna get worse. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
All right, here's it for you. You even got grown ass men like Hebot on Twitter talking about Sony didn't do anything that Atari didn't do. What? You better take your grandpa.
I actually went into a room with them.
Huh?
I went into a room with them. I actually went into a room with Hebot and Mr. 100. And spent about an hour and a half breaking them niggas the fuck down. Them niggas was quiet. And then afterwards they asked me, do I want to get a beer, nigga? Like I'm saying, well, no, I'm like, nigga, what?
I wouldn't drink with Mr. 100. So he might propose.
Oh no, I already know.
He gonna propose to your ass.
I know. Oh yeah, no, exactly. Nigga, he gonna get that. He gonna get his big homie to come kiss me on my forehead and shit. Nigga, I know. Can't do it. I know what's gonna happen. But them niggas, I still had a word with them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I even backed up Hebot one time over some racial shit. People saying that he was being racist about some meme he put, and it wasn't even racist at all. So I'm like, I'm all around. I'm all around, no matter what it is. At the end of the day, my mission in life, not in life, no, fuck all that. But my mission as far as this gaming shit is that we got to get back to gaming, nigga. We got to make sure that we control these niggas and control like ourselves. We need to control these companies. People like gamers forgot we got all this power and we don't fucking utilize it because we're too busy trying to big up something? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we big up in Microsoft? Why are we big up in PlayStation? How about we act like we don't like what we do like? Nigga, God of War was great, but god damn it, I needed that 60 frames per second, and then the next one better look better than this. Like, we gotta become that picky customer again, man. We haven't become that.
But that's why I said earlier, the Sony is listening. They're changing shit, changing games, changing this, and they said they're going to keep it traditional gaming because that's what their consumer is asking for.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do that. They're lowering the price for PS Plus because the consumer asked for it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do this shit. That's, other people don't do that. Like Xbox, because I ain't going to blame the whole division. They don't. I mean, I don't know. When it comes, it's funny because these jackasses at the Xbox division charged you $100 more for new consoles and controllers. Then you have Game Pass out there that's not making the devs any real money. It's not. And then you give it away for give it away for $1. You give it away for $1. You know how many times I got it for $1 just so I could, scroll through shit? I'm not paying $1. It's $1. I don't care. I pay $1 for a month.
Right.
I'll get it because I have that dust collector over there. So, once in a while I'll hop on and see what's going on, whatever. But it's crazy. I mean, I got disc here. I tried to play, I'll put a game in one time. All of a sudden it don't want to, it said, you got to put the right disc in. It's giving me error code. Bitch, the disc is in there. I played this before and now all of a sudden you can't read the disc. I keep my shit clean in cases. I don't even touch the bottom. I put my finger, I grab it with the holes in the middle and the side. That's how I grab any game I have. I don't play with the bottom. I don't touch that shit. I grab it that way and slide it in that way. I don't mess my shit up. But people are just, I don't know. I'm just tired of grown ass people that almost grandpas acting stupid. I really am.
Almost grandpa level.
But you get what I'm saying? Stop. You're too grown to be acting like you're two. You really are. Oh, we got some more people came in here. What we got? I forgot to shout out some people. We got Wavy, what's up? Bit, Christopher Hart, Logical, Triple JJJ, and Cyber Dragon. What's up? Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit that like button because we're very entertaining, as always, and we keep it gaming. As you can hear in the background, instead of being on my show, he over there tapping buttons, whooping somebody's ass somewhere.
No, I'm not even. I wasn't even doing that. I was just making sure I was downloading my shit. I'm still listening. I'm still here.
I'll play with you.
You know what I'm saying? All I was doing was download.
But
I still ain't download Judy yet.
I said that to say this. Even when we podcast, some of us are playing games while we podcast because that's how much we love gaming. We've all done it. I've done it. I've had people come and say, what was that question? Sorry. And what you playing? They'll tell me what you playing. You know what I'm saying? What are you playing? But that's what we do. Tony, what's up? Bray, what's up? Yeah. I mean,
it's all about the stick game, man. You gotta put your money where your sticks is. And that don't sound right, but yeah, you gotta put your money where your sticks is. So, if you gonna talk that shit, you better be able to for sure back that shit up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And be able to just, nigga, I don't understand what's so hard about gaming to begin with, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's so hard about people just gaming? Like, get your game on, nigga. Like, handle your shit on the stick. If we all talk about gaming, I mean, we're supposed to be gamers when we play games. So why so many excuses about just doing something as simple as gaming? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, do what you do.
That's basically why I did this show, was because I don't like when people are trying to keep it gaming. people take it outside the box and try to make it about something else. And I just had, and what I did was I used me as an example from the past, but I used certain things that happen currently, you know, that was bullshit. Okay. And people aren't getting. My problem is with people, they don't fucking, I don't think they can, some people can't discern bullshit from real life.
Facts. Super facts.
They can. They think that the bullshit that they hear on YouTube and Twitter is real life. No, motherfucker, step outside your door. Go outside. Get out the basement. Get out the attic. Stop smelling mildew. Stop smelling mold. Whatever. Hold on 1 second. No, I was just reading something. Sick humor, facts. He said social media bandits took over gaming. Facts. Motherfucking facts. You lied.
Facts.
You ain't checking us and you playing. What you playing over there? You type.
No, I am listening to you.
No, I didn't say you weren't listening. I said what you playing.
No, I was just downloading Julia Chang and what's her name? My fucking internet is tripping or something because I keep pressing. You know when you're in PSN, when you're on PSN and that shit don't work right. Like I'm in the game, but I went to the PSN part to download it, and you gotta press that shit multiple times. That shit be pissing me off, man. I don't understand why these Xbox niggas got so much ammo that they can use against the PlayStation. It's insane, but they don't use it. Nigga, don't use your cell phone next to your controller or that shit ain't gonna work right, nigga. Nobody says nothing though. They don't say nothing. These niggas don't even know how to battle right. It's crazy.
That's the problem. See, that's what I said. They need to stop. They need to stop living in the attic and smelling mothballs, or sniffing mothballs, whatever they're doing, thinking it's crack or coke, whatever they're smoking, and then they need to get out the basement with the mold and stop smoking the mold, thinking it's weed. Get out in the real life, get a job, get your own place, get out of grandma and your aunt's, your uncle's house, your grandfather's house, your mama's house, your daddy's house. Get out. Go get a life.
And do something with yourself.
Exactly. Well, with that being said, I've been going on for a long time. Woo.
It's all good.
But we're going to end the show on that note. Okay. Thrash, first of all, I want to thank you very much for coming on. Okay. I had a great time. You made me laugh. It's cool. And you kept it gaming just like I do. You kept it 100 like I do. And that's what I appreciate. All right. So we're going to go for now. So Thrash, go ahead and do your outro. I know they know who you are, but go ahead and do it anyway.
Fuck y'all. Nah. Hey, it's King Thrash Gaming, man. If you don't know who it is, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who it is, then you know what it is. And what it is Groot is scared to get on these sticks, nigga. Shout out to all the niggas who with it, and do what you do, nigga. We'll see y'all on the Get Down.
And don't forget, for anybody that's new in the chat, you can follow him on the Roundtable on Tuesdays and Friday nights. All right. All right. So just let you know, it's a Roundtable podcast. All right. Tuesdays and Fridays. All right. Plus he does his own shit too. Check him out. King Thrash. You'll know him when you hear him. All right. He's got his own style. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on that Tekken too. So if anybody want to see me in the Tekken right now, nigga, I'm on the sticks.
And do me a favor,
whatever,
guys.
Nigga.
One thing I am going to say, I put the link in the description box. Okay, go check out Royal Flush, sub him. He knows what he's doing. Give the guy some kudos. All right, that's all I'm going to say. All right. So with that being said, you know who I am. I'm your girl TTFP. You're going to hit that like button, and you know why? Because you all love me. I'm out of here. Later.